Well, I'm Bhawani Rana. Namaste to everyone. And I'm the president of Federation of Nepalese Chamber of Commerce and Industry. It's a federation, it's an apex body of the private sector in Nepal. And our structure is somehow like the government structure. We have the second largest structure after the government, Nepalese government structure. And we have like 4 categories of membership in FNCCI. One is like district chapters, where we have like about 108 district chapters, like district chambers and municipality chambers. And other sector is like other membership is commodity members, where we have like different associations are the members, like carpet, garment, handicraft, and even like travel and tourism. And also we have about 100 commodity members in FNCCI. And another category is associate members. Those are the big corporate houses. We have about 1,000 plus, and we have binational chambers also. They are the members, like Nepal India Chamber is also a member of FNCCI. So it's one of the apex body. It's the main apex body of the private sector in Nepal. And we have a different like private sector from a different sectors, like from the industry sector, we have from the freight and forward, logistic, and then from even travel and tours, hotels. So it's a different, and then our private sector belongs from the SMEs sector to the big corporate houses also. And big multinational companies are also our members, like even there's a lot of big multinational companies from India working, based in India, like Dabur, and then even GMR and all. They are also corporate members in FNCCI. So basically, and then we work very closely with FICCI and CII. CII is our like partner for especially bilateral trade and all. We discuss, we organize a lot of Indo-Nepal business opportunities, investment summits and all with them. And we even FICCI is our partner. With FICCI mostly we work in the regional level, like SAARC and other areas also. So and then especially like with India, I think we have a very special relation, not only the business or political, but people to people relation also. And we see there's a huge opportunities where we could work together with India, and especially like now Prime Minister Modi is back again in India. I think it's a very very good thing for Nepal also. And then personally I would like to congratulate Prime Minister Modi also, and I'm sure that coming back in a second time, not only for India, I think he'll really strengthen the relation between Nepal and India, not only diplomatic relation but economic relation. Because personally, when I got an opportunity to meet Right Honorable Narendra Modi also, and then he told me that why didn't you really work to connect India and Nepal, especially on the tourism sector also, and I met the Chief Minister Maharaja Yogi from UP also. So he was also talking about connecting Nepal and India, especially the border tourism, border trade, which is very important. So I think this is the right time that like I'm talking about India and Nepal relation, because Nepal also, after 20 years of we had a very political unrest time. Now it's ended. We have a stable government, and this government is only talking about economic prosperity and economic growth. And then India being one of our largest trading partner. But we are really concerned because we have a large trade deficit also, huge trade deficit with India. So this is a concern for Nepalese government, even the private sector. And I think even with the Indian private sector and government is concerned, So I think we should bring big investment from India also. So we are working on that. In fact, like we are talking with CII also, and we are planning to organize Indo-Nepal investment summit very soon, where we'll bring the investors from India in different field, and we'll explore not only like hydro or infrastructure and all, but even like agro processing also, because I see there's a huge opportunities to get technology from India in agro sector also. So we are planning that, and FNCCI is very closely working with Indian Embassy in Nepal. We have a very dynamic ambassador, Indian ambassador also in Nepal now, Ambassador Puri, and he really wants to work together with the private sector and increase the economic strength also. So I think this is the right time, I feel now. And I think tourism is one of the main sector where Nepal and India could really connect each other, because we could connect Lumbini. Lumbini, Nepal is a birthplace of Buddha, and India in Gaya, where the Buddha got enlightened, enlightenment.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think Lumbini is one of the, like we could talk about Buddhist circuits. I think even Prime Minister Modi always talk about Buddhist circuit and Ramayana circuit, So we can connect where the Buddha was born in Nepal and enlightened in Gaya, So how we can connect that. And of course Ramayana circuit also. When Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Janakpur, I think then it really started, we get a lot of flows from India also, the Indian tourist and all, where, Mata Sita was born and married to Ayodhya, in Lord Ram. So I think we could connect that. And even like Shiva circuit, we could do, because like all these Muktinath and then Pashupatinath, we could connect with Kedarnath and then other Jagannath Puri and all, So I think we could connect that also. So we see a very good and very huge opportunities and very strong connectivity, in religion tourism also. That is one of the part of. I see there are a lot of Nepalese people also traveling to India now, because when we talk about, like when we go to Pashupatinath, and then people, the Nepalese people, they want to visit Kedarnath and all the Shivadhams and all, and then of course Ayodhya also, even Lumbini and all. So I think we should promote each other, like the Indian tourist and Nepalese tourists, because we feel that the culture, the religion, and then the warmthness is there, like there's no difference between Nepalese people and Indian people, I feel, the open border, which is so much like unique in the world, So I think now if we could really promote tourism also, religious tourism, even in adventure tourism also, because I see like not only connecting Kathmandu to Delhi or Bombay, but I think we should connect the border tourism also, because we have like very strong borders like UP borders, and then Bihar borders, and then even like we have Uttarakhand and all, like West Bengal, we can, and there's so many opportunities also in the border area also. So border tourism also we should really promote from both the side, because if you talk about Uttarakhand, like from that area people could go to Nainital and other places, and even those people could come to the like our province number 7, which is very nearby, just 3 hours drive from there. There are so many religious places. If you talk about UP border, then like you could go to Lucknow, and then some places there, and then maybe like even Ayodhya and all these places. Religious tourism are also there in UP, and then they could also come to Uttar Pradesh in Nepal side, like that border area. So there's so many connectivity I think we could do in tourism also, even in trade also, even agro processing also I see, even industries also, like we could have it at the border side also. I think upcoming area where Nepalese and Indian businessmen could work. And another very important sector is agro sector, because now we should really think of going into a modern, modern trend, So we should think of having a processing industries like agro processing, herbal processing and all, which we don't have technology, and India has technology of a lot of in agro sector. They've done wonders, in India. So maybe those things, we could really type in. And education sector is also a very important sector. I think there's so many sectors where we could tie up, education sectors also, and even health sector also, because I think most of the big hospitals are tied up with the Indian hospital like Apollo, and then different. I think there's so many areas where we could really connect, like not only by the open border, but having a good infrastructure, quality infrastructure, opening more roadway, highway, and even like we're talking about the railway connectivity, waterway connectivity, even airway connectivity. I see there are a lot of huge opportunities also, like connecting not only from Kathmandu to Indian cities, but I think connecting India and Nepal in a different cities like Biratnagar, Nepalganj and all. You connect Delhi and other areas also. So this will increase not only trade and tourism, but I think people to people connectivity. So what we are suggesting to start a flight from Nepalganj to Delhi, and from Biratnagar to Delhi and Pokhara to Delhi. So that's how the air connectivity can increase tourism also, trade also, and people to people also. So that is one part, air connectivity, which is I think government should really work on that. And even roadways, so I think now we need a quality roadway also. So government should emphasize on that. And I think Nepalese government is really thinking of having a very good road connectivity, water connectivity with India also. So India has a Udan scheme from small cities to different connectivity and also maybe those kind of things we should start in Nepal also, so it will connect the border cities also of Nepal and India. So the government should really think of doing it, and of course private sector is always there to support and then partner also in that. So thank you for giving me opportunity. I'm Bhawani Rana from FNCCI. I'm the president of Federation of Nepalese Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and I'm talking to the travel world online.